Today I'm going to test a couple of things based on the Sufferfest and an home trainer which I'm using right now. It's the Elite Turno, which is supposed to be a dumb home trainer, but connected with the Misuro B Plus, which is basically a Bluetooth device. You can have kind of a smart home trainer. So basically, it will send the data of your power and cadence to any device that can display it. So for my training, I'm using the Sufferfest, and I wanted to know how good it works depending on the devices, because I started to use it with my MacBook. And then I tried it as well on Windows 10 since I wanted to have a bigger screen, but I've seen a very different results based on the setup. Finally, I also tried the iPad, on which we have the best results, but I'm going to show you all of this. The final test will also be that there will be issues when you are trying to use your home trainer with or without a heart rate monitor. So for me, I'm using the wahoo tickr, and you will see that this will have a huge impact on how well Sufferfest is displaying data while you're riding. So let's go. The first test we are going to do is to work with Windows 10 and a Misuro B+. So what I'm going to do is to start pedaling and see how long it gets to be displayed on Sufferfest. So here it's fairly quick. So it took about 3 seconds to display both cadence and power. So when I stop, I do the same thing. Yeah, it's about 5 seconds to stop. Now let's start pedaling again. And as you can see, after 3 seconds, the power and cadence is displayed. Okay, so on Windows 10 plus Misuro B+, it's 3 to 5 seconds. If we do the same thing with Windows 10, but with the wahoo tickr connected as well, we'll see that we have a very, very different results. So right now, let's have a look at the power and cadence display. So I started pedaling 3 seconds ago, nothing. 7 seconds, nothing. 10 seconds, nothing. And it's finally at the 15th second that we have information display. So since I have connected the wahoo tickr, it's the only difference, and we can see that there is some miscommunication between devices. So now we'll stop pedaling now to see how long it takes to actually display that I'm not pedaling anymore. So 8 seconds already, and the Sufferfest still thinks that I'm pedaling for some reason. 15 seconds. Now the power has stopped, but the cadence is still there. So almost 20 seconds to understand what I'm doing. So as you can see, this is really not usable. Now I'm going to do it on macOS with no tickr. As you can see here, I only have my home trainer connected, and there is no information about heartbeat. So I'm going to start pedaling as well. So I'm going to start now. So there is no tickr, but still it takes about 7 to 8 seconds to show. So now I will stop as well to see how long it will take. So let's stop now. So it's 5 seconds since I'm doing nothing. It's still showing information. Now there is a glitch now for some reason. And finally, 12 seconds to stop. So I don't have tickr. I just have the home trainer connected to macOS on my MacBook, and it took 8 to 12 seconds. Now I'm going to do the same test still on macOS, but I have added my heart rate monitor, so you can see the information on the display, 73 heartbeat per minute. Now I'm going to pedal as well. Let's start. 5 seconds. Okay, 8 seconds to show up something. So let's keep moving for a few seconds. So things are showing properly, but obviously with the same delay. And now stop. And as you will see, it will take a bunch of seconds to stop. Now there's a glitch again. For some reason, it displays 0. Okay, 10 seconds, 12, 13. Okay, 13 seconds to stop. So there's a huge delay as well. Now we start again to confirm it. Okay, 7, 8 seconds, 9 seconds to show both power and cadence. And one final test to stop. So we'll stop in a few seconds. Now, 5 seconds, 6, 7, 9, 10. Okay, it took 10 seconds. So on macOS, even if I have a ticker or not, it's actually a huge delay of 9 to 13 seconds. Finally, an iPad, and you will see that this is probably the best setup that you could wish for. I didn't even do the test without the ticker because even with a ticker, this is the most efficient way of using Sufferfest. It's on iPad or I guess on iPhone as well, but still I want to have a decent screen, so I don't use my iPhone with Sufferfest. So be precise since it will not take a long time. 1, 2. Okay, you see after 2 or 3 seconds, it's already displaying data on the screen. So now we'll stop. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and now it stop showing. So here you have 3 seconds, 5 seconds, depending on when I start or when I stop. But when I start pedaling, it's 3 seconds straight. So if you want to have the best information, you should use an iPad in order to work well with Sufferfest. So if I show you a small conclusion about that, basically what you will see is on Windows 10 on a computer, it's feasible to use Sufferfest, but don't use a heartbeat, at least not a ticker. Otherwise, you will have a huge delay. On the macOS, for some reason, the delay is very huge as well. And finally, the best solution to use Sufferfest and at least an Elite Turno with wahoo ticker is to work with an iPad. It's quite disappointing that you cannot have the same experience on Sufferfest, and I would say that this would be best for them to work toward a more consistent experience on any different device that you use. Otherwise, to be honest, there is no point using Sufferfest if you don't have an iOS device, I think. All the best to you and see you later.